Um corpo.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed?
É. Os bandidos morreram. Tem uma espada? Olha. Eu queria essa foice, hein? Ó, essa é da hora. É. Bora. Querida, chega aí.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Olha os ratos. Fica longe de mim.
Place is full of rats, as many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Fogo verde. Aqui é o Geraldão, o detetizador profissional. Você não vai encontrar em lugar nenhum.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and the daughter. To the top!
É. Pau quebrou.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Ixi. Hello? 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 Eu venho em paz.
Rich folk.
Oop.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
É. Tamanho desse rato. Esse gato. E que eu saiba, rato nada assim. Muito bem, inclusive. Vamos ver o que tem aqui. Repetizar. Pensar que foram essas pragas que matou um monte de gente por causa da peste negra. Terrível. E aqui? Trancado. Continua trancado. Oh, a rataiada não acaba não, filho. Hello? Hello?
Don't start, Anabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head. but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Então eles estavam aqui enquanto começaram a invadir. Vamos olhar pra cá. Pra cá. Não tem nada. Tem alguma merda ali. Bora. Vai fora. Cara morto.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Upei. Cadê o dinheiro? Cadê o gold? Oi? Opa. Ok. Not creepy at all. Not creepy at all. Deixa eu upar aqui. Rapidão. Será que eu tenho que tirar daqui pra upar? Não. Eu tava clicando, não tava indo. Agora não foi burrice minha. Juro. Vambora. Diagrama. Hello? 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 Eu vim em paz. Anabelle? Anabelle? Pior que o nome da pessoa que tava lá embaixo era Anabelle mesmo. Será que foi daqui que o filme tirou
I'm at the
inspiração?
top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Ok. Tem alguém chorando. Isso não é um bom sinal. Op. Mão. Mão. Não aconteceu nada. Não aconteceu nada. Agora aconteceu. Hello? Hello?
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Registro do Mago Alexander, parte 2.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Eu não. Precisa ter medo de mim.
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mago. Quem que era esse mago?
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave.
O que aconteceu aqui, mulher?
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
Poção? O que aconteceu depois?
What happened then?
Fear. Terrible fear. I feared the men who approached, but I also feared the potion, drinking it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Seu amado não conseguiu salvá-la? Por quê?
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Eles te machucaram?
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Encontrei um cadáver recente na... Oh, mas que merda, hein? Ser comida viva por ratos. Que bosta.
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Calma. Não tá calmo nessa hora. Pode falar com outras almas.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different.
Como que eu posso te ajudar?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle.
Graham, follow me.
Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
Claro. A maldição está concentrada em você.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Eu não sei se eu confio muito.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
Essa mulher é o monstro. Ela já mentiu que ela não conseguia sair.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Anabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Eu ia ajudar ela, mas era fumo. Op.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Matei um rato sem querer. Pô, os ratos me atacando.
Damn it, gotta catch them.
Ó, os ratos me mordendo aqui. Sai! Sai! Cacete. Tô aqui atrás da mulher. Antes, fazer o que eu sempre faço. Coletar minha parte.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Que merda, hein? Cara, nunca confie num fantasma chamado Anabelle. Já aprendemos isso. Será que eu consigo descer daqui sem morrer pulando? Não vai arriscar não. Já morri muitas vezes assim, igual um idiota. Vamos descer. Anabelle! Anabelle! Só quero conversar, Anabelle. Anabelle! Cadê tu, Tatu? Cadê tu? Continua trancado. Anabelle. Cai de pau. Claro que eu posso. Bubônico.
It sounded for a moment like you joined the wraiths yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Alguém gritou. Sempre que eu uso magia, alguém grita. Não precisa ter ninguém por perto. Cara, vou ter que trazer o cara aqui, velho. Que sacanagem com ele, hein? Porra. Porra. E porra, não tem um jeitinho mais fácil de trazer ele aqui? Nossa senhora. Qual é? Sai fora. O que foi?
Why you been following me?
O que você queria com Graham?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Thoughts to know so. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. He won't be as cocky
Vou
once
falar com ele.
man with your own.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
Sou Witcher.
I'm a Witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Anabelle. O demônio.
Want to talk to you about Anabelle.
Anabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Você amava ela?
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
O que aconteceu na ilha, cara? Fala aí,
What
fala
happened
pra
on
nós.
Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Anabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Anabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
O que foi que você disse?
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
Cara, o cara tentou ajudar e deu merda. Quem nunca, né? Foi veneno que ela bebeu. Falar a verdade pra ele vai ser pior, né? Mas fazer o quê?
It wasn't poison. Anabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Não é sua culpa, realmente.
It's not your
Parte,
fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count.
Você ainda pode ajudar, cara. Sua
Anabelle
oportunidade.
needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Anabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Anabelle acha que você abandonou ela.
Anabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I ran, abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
O amor pode quebrar a maldição.
A curse has imprisoned Anabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Puta merda, hein? Vambora.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Esse cara morrer não é culpa minha.
Let's go to the tower.
Ele que escolheu. Teleportado, que maravilha. Anabelle, voltei. E trouxe um presente. Tá porra.
We wander this place because of you.
I've waited long enough for revenge.
Esses camponeses morreram? Ai, que me dá surra. Porra. Valeu pela ajuda, ô corajoso.
Through here, I still hoped Anabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's
Corajoso.
dead.
Nossa, agora minha armadura
And
tá
it's my
quebrando também.
fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past,
Ferreiro urgente.
but you can still help Anabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
Cadê o cara? Não vai vir, não?
It's too
Bora.
quiet.
Meu filho, você não sabe de
Chop,
nada.
chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
Bora, cara. Sua conta não. Tô todo quebrado, todo fudido, com fome, com sede, com frio. Bora. Tem que encarar um demônio da Anabelle ainda. Ninguém tá me pagando por isso.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
Belle, I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
Não. 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 Ah, não. Ah.
At last.
The curse is lifted.
Que merda, hein?
Graham and Anabelle are reunited.
Tudo isso pro cara morrer. O cara nem tem loot. Que é pior ainda. Cadê a chave pra abrir lá embaixo? Ó. Que isso? Eu deslizei. Au.